In this video, we'll go over the programming of the PID for a Profitec Pro 700 or ECM Synchronika. Now I have a Profitec Pro 700, it's exactly the same on Synchronika. So let's take a look at the display and what we're seeing here. So the display is going to alternate between the temperatures in the brew boiler, that's a brew boiler right there, indicated by the dot in this position, and the service or steam boiler, indicated by the dot in that position. And when the dot is flashing, that indicates those little pulses of energy going to the boiler to keep such great temperatures. Now, if I wanted to turn this display just completely off, I can do that by just pressing the plus button here and holding, and you'll just get the little dot down here indicating the machine is still on. And then you can turn it right back on if you want by pressing that plus button again. So let's change the temperature in our boilers. T1 is the brew boiler. T2, when we get into the menus here, is the service boiler, which produces your stream. To get in there, you're gonna press and hold the plus and minus together until you see T1. Then you gotta act kind of quickly to make your changes. So we'll press and hold T1, and then we can start adjusting temperatures. You wanna hit the plus button first to get into the menu to change the temperatures. But now we can change the temperatures. I want mine set at 199 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'll just do that. Just let it sit, and it'll go right back to displaying the temperatures in the boilers. Don't have to do anything to exit it if I don't want to. Want to change the service boiler temperature, I'm going to hit plus and minus together, and then minus to go to 2, and then quickly press the plus button to start changing the temperatures. I'm going to take mine all the way to 270, which is the max, and that's going to give me a lot of steam pressure on this machine. Again, I can do nothing, and it'll just go back to showing me the current boiler temperatures. Now I'll show you how to set up a cleaning reminder on this machine. That'll give you a little alert in the display after a certain number of brew cycles that we're going to set right now. So to get in there, plus and minus, then quickly minus to CLN, and then you can start setting. It sets in units of 10 brew cycles. I can set this, like, goes up to 200 if I like. I want mine, I'm going to set mine at 100. So after 100 brew cycles, what'll happen is you'll get a little reminder in there to do your back flushing or cleaning. If you just leave it there, it's going to return back to normal operation here in a second and continue showing me my boiler temperatures. Now we'll set a time for eco mode. What this does is going to turn off the machine, turn off the boilers in the machine after a certain number of minutes of non-use. So to do that, again, to get in here, it's plus and minus together. So we see T1. Then we'll go to eco, and right now it's set to off, but what you're doing is setting in minutes here, so you can go up to 600 minutes. If you like, then after 10 hours, the machine will shut off. I'm gonna set mine, why don't we make it 5 hours? So I'll set mine at 300 minutes. So get it set at 300, just leave it alone, and it'll return to showing me the in-boiler temperatures. Next up, I'll show you how to change between displaying Fahrenheit and Celsius temperatures. So again, we're going to press and hold plus and minus together till we see T1, and we'll start pressing the minus key. And we're going to go to the little degree symbol, then press plus, and here now I'm going to see Fahrenheit. Now I'll see Celsius. I want mine in Fahrenheit, so just leave it there. Let it go back, and it'll return to showing me the in-boiler temperature. So that's all the programming on the PID display here. If you have more questions about the Pro 700 or Synchronika, do go to support.wholelattelove.com for a lot more videos and articles to show you how to get the most out of your machine.